Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be playing some Warframe. We're also gonna be playing some Guild Wars 2. I might even play some Vayne today. This is a new zombie survival game. It's basically like Project Zomboid, but 3D, which is something that I've been waiting for a really long time. So yeah, I'm excited to play more of that. But yeah. Anyway, this is the first time I've seen a 60% off coupon. I don't know if this is normal or not, but new to me. I've never seen it, so so that's it's pretty nice to see, I guess. I think I'm gonna end up paying to win right now, because why the hell not? And yes, I got it set to Guild Wars 2 right now as the game on Twitch, because I'm trying to get the drops. I figured I might as well just leave it on YouTube as well, because screw it. But yeah, that's why I have it there. Anyway, so let's see. I don't know, man. Yeah, I could buy 1,000 platinum. See, if it was 75% off, I probably would have went crazy and just bought the big ass one. But I don't feel like spending 80 bucks. So I think I'll do this one. I think I'll buy the 1,000 platinum. Why the fuck not? Let me just put my shit over there, because I don't want you guys seeing my shit. Alright, so add funds. Let's add 20 buckies. Boom, boom, boom. Pay to win. I'm gonna pay to win. We're gonna pay to win. We're gonna pay to win. Pay to win. We're gonna pay to win. Pay to win. We're gonna pay to win. There it is, baby. That's how you get platinum in this game. We're gonna pay to win. Yeah, we're gonna pay to win. You know, last week I forgot to claim my reward. I don't know if I okay, good. I got it. I forgot to claim it last week. I just thought about it right now. Do I want anything? I don't want any of this, but I don't know. I could get this one, I guess. I don't know. Why not? We'll do the circuit this week. The platinum coupon is random, so it was just for me. So every time you log in, there's a chance that something's gonna pop up like that. So there's a chance that you could be sitting on 75% off. It's every single day that it's a chance. So that's how it works. Caliban, easy mode. All right, let's do that. Actually, that was a really good selection, because pretty much all these frames are very good. I could have played any of them. Except for Hydroid. I still gotta make a build for him. At least a decent like, the problem I have with my Hildren or my Hydroid is survivability, and I feel like he just lacks survivability. I need my orthodontist. Alright, let's do this. I'm ready. Go. I don't want any of these. Time to piss off everybody by not popping my degrees. How do you get this? The best way to farm plat is a 9-to-5 job. That is for sure. Yeah, especially if you live at home with your parents and you don't pay bills. Woo! Then you should be a multi-billionaire in freaking platinum. You know what I mean? If you got responsibilities and shit, I get it. You probably can't afford it all the time. But yeah, that's it. That's the win. Like, if you're sitting at home, living with your parents, not paying rent or anything, like, woo, woo. Especially if you can get away with it. Oh my God. Because sometimes you'll get responsible parents that want you to be responsible, and they don't want you to be spending money on dumb shit, and dumb shit means anything related to video games. So so if they don't like that shit, then they're probably gonna be watching you all the time saying you shouldn't be spending money on that. So yeah, it depends on your situation. It really does. But yes, paying to win is definitely the best way to get plat. That's for sure. What the fuck is this gun? I don't know if I've ever played with this gun. Damn, that's a big ass freaking ammo capacity on this thing. 400 ammo? That's insane. Forgot how to play Caliban. Haven't played them in a while. He doesn't want to die. Oh shit. Do you like Titania? Nah, I think she's kind of boring. But as far as like strength, yeah, she's good. But I just think like fun factor is just non-existent. After a while, it gets tired just floating around and shooting at shit. It's a yawn fest. I kind of hope they rework her abilities, make them more fun. The same with Chroma. I feel the same way about Chroma, where like his abilities just don't feel fun. They're very powerful, but unfun. So yeah, that's what I would like to see with reworks for those two. Opinion on Hildren? I love Hildren. Hildren is top tier, man. Hildren is fucking awesome. She's fun to play. She looks good doing it, and yeah, she's very powerful. Especially the Prime version. The look is amazing. It's top tier. You're trying to get your first Incarnon? Go to Zaraman. So finish that content on Zaraman and go do that. It's the best place to start. Then after that, do the Deviri circuit and Steel Path. But you have to unlock Steel Path first before you can do that. But that's what I'm doing right now, and you can get an Incarnon from here each week. Every week you get a new Incarnon. Ah. Does Trinity need a rework? Nah, she's extremely strong. She's overpowered as fuck. So just make a build, man. You can check out mine. Link is on my channel. But Trinity is overpowered as fuck. So reworking her would be pointless. Hey, and Cyborg, what's going on, man? How you doing? Do you like the Bazmoo? I don't have it, so I don't know. How you even get Trinity? Google has the answer to that. Need energy. I'm like struggling right now. Who's your favorite companion? Carrier. What did you choose for Lotus in New War? I don't know. I don't remember that at all. You had to choose something? What do you use to what? How do you give yourself energy in operator form with Xenuric? You need the focus called Xenuric. It's this. You make this little bubble, and when you're standing in the bubble, you gain 5 energy per second. I think I like this gun. I might have to make a build for it. I like the clip size. So if I made a build, it would actually be pretty cool. Alchemy. All my builds are on Overframe, yes. What's your hate build? I don't use the hate. I haven't used that since I was like a baby Tenno back in like 2002. So yeah, you probably won't find a build on that on my Overframe. That's for sure. I haven't used that in 10,000 years. I'm not into scythes. Like the reasoning for me and why I pick certain weapons is because of the aesthetic, how it looks and how it plays. That's it. So like if it has an alternative fire mode, that's pretty cool. Like let's say if it was a machine gun normally and then it turns into a grenade launcher with the alternative fire, you got my attention. And then I'll end up making a build for it. But if it's just an average fucking weapon that doesn't do anything else, then I usually pass on that. Unless it's a very strong weapon out the box. Like for example, the Tenet Cycron. It's just an extremely powerful weapon out the box. It doesn't need an alternative fire mode. So that's how I base my opinions when I'm picking a weapon. So when you guys ask me like what's the best weapon, like it's always gonna be like a personal opinion, honestly. So I'm gonna tell you the Tenet Cycron is the best weapon, but somebody else could tell you a totally different weapon, you know, like, so it's all about opinion at the end of the day. And it works the same way with Warframes. Because I could tell you that Caliban is the best character in the game, and then somebody else is gonna say, no, actually it's Limbo. You know, like, you don't know what anybody else is gonna say. They're gonna come up with some shit. So that's what it is. That's the magic of Warframe. You play it however you want to play it. So you gotta make your own opinion. I know it's hard. It's hard for you to make your own opinion in 2025, it seems. But it's the truth. That's just how it is. You have to make your own opinion these days. I know you guys want so bad to have an actual answer, but you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. What frames are we playing today? This is Caliban I'm playing at the moment. Let me take that, thank you. Alright, we need more ice. We need that ice. Give me that ice. Ice and toxic. So icy. Do It Night Abyss. Yeah, I played it for like 2 seconds. I didn't like that game at all. So there's a lot of people that are saying that it's like Warframe or whatever, and it has like minor little similarities as far as the gameplay goes, and I was looking for like the gameplay to be important. It feels like a rip-off of Genshin Impact, but it's trying hard to be like Warframe, but it feels cheap. So it feels like a cheap version of the First Descendant. I would rather play the First Descendant. So that's it. that's it at the end of the day. It's a cheap The First Descendant. So no, I will not be abandoning anything for that game. Fuck that game. While I was playing the Do It Night Abyss, I was like, man, I want so bad to just play Warframe right now. And this is talking to the person that's burnt out on Warframe. I am fucking tired of Warframe, okay? And I would rather play Warframe than play that shit. If you locked me in the basement and forced me to play Do It Night Abyss, that would be the way to torture me to make me talk. You know, like if that's what if that was the goal, was to make me talk, like, talk! You need to tell me, where are the drugs? Don't make me play more Do It Night Abyss. Oh no! That would be me. Please don't make me play that game again. Please. Please don't do it. That's how I felt about it. Remember our arcades? How you doing? You know what's a really good game right now that is actually sparking a lot of popularity, which is kind of random because apparently it was only made by 2 people. It's called Vane. It's a survival zombie apocalypse game. I know we have a lot of those, okay? I know we got DayZ and all that shit. But this one is fucking awesome because it's so similar to Project Zomboid, and it keeps it like pretty casual-ish. So it feels good. Like it's an awesome game. Like I've been really enjoying it over the weekend. Me and my fiance were playing it. She doesn't really 100% feel it, but she's starting to get into the flow of it, like as we were getting like deeper into it. Like the thing with her, she loves zombie games, but she wants to kill things constantly. So what I did was I amped up my server to have like more zombies, and now she's having a little bit more fun. But I think the thing that's kind of worries her is that when she dies, she loses all her shit. You know, because this is a survival game. So when you die, you lose everything naturally. Hopefully, eventually they add an option where you can keep all your loot when you die. So if they did that, then I'm pretty sure she would feel better about playing the game. But it's an awesome game. I'm really enjoying it a lot. It's been pretty badass. It has all the elements that you would expect from like a hardcore survival game, like the eating and the drinking, and then you can exercise to get stronger. There's stats so that you can like get your acrobatics up, and it feels very Oblivion. It feels like Oblivion with the stat stuff, which is really fucking cool. And I love the lock picking because it reminds me of Oblivion. It's the same thing with the lock, and you're moving it with the, you know, it does the same thing. So yeah, it's fucking awesome, man. I love that game, and it's only $20, so it was definitely worth the money, 100%. I would have easily spent $50 on that, I would say, because that shit was good. That's a really good game. You ever do level cap? Nope. I don't fuck with level cap anymore. I don't got the patience for it. There's no purpose in level cap either. All it is just to show off, and I got nothing to show off. So I don't want to do it. What they need to do is add a level cap game mode, like similar to, like, you know how you pick Steel Path, and then maybe they could call it Platinum Path. You know, I've said this like a million times already, but they could call it Platinum Path, and then you just like go through the star chart again, but as level cap. That would be cool. I'll do it then, but I'm not gonna sit in a mission for more than 30 minutes. Fuck that. I don't have the patience for it. I simply do not have the patience. And the game I was talking about was called Vane. There's no mobs. Like, where's the mobs at when you need them? Okay, they're starting up the other one. Where's the other one at? Ugh. I'm having like major energy problems today. Come on, energy. We gotta go to C. It's kind of shocking how many people are saying, what game is this? It's pretty shocking. It's the first time I've seen that in a really long time. That's like me playing like Super Mario and people are like, what game is this? You know? World of Warcraft, what game is this? It's that new generation. There's always baby Tennos in my streams. That's why I mainly make videos for new players. Like if you look at all my content, it's all for new players. I don't give a shit about veterans. Because veterans are crybabies and all they do is whine all the time. So screw them. That's why I don't ever make my videos towards them. All they do is bitch and moan. They're like those teenagers that are just going through this adolescent phase where they know it all. They always know everything. So you can't ever tell them what to do, you know? So or you can't even like give them advice. You can't even give them simple advice. Like they just immediately go, oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Like that's what veterans are like in this game. They're like that. So that's why I don't fuck with them. They're always going to challenge you all the time. They're always going to say like, oh, you're doing it the wrong way. Every time it's always the wrong way. It's always the wrong way. So that's why I've never made videos towards them. It's very draining to be around people like that. It's super draining. Like I don't know how content creators can like make videos for those people. And there's a lot of them that do that because you know they're always focused on meta and they're always trying to figure out like what's the best build for that character and blah blah blah, and that's fine. I mean, there is a crowd for it, of course, but it's pretty hard to have the patience for that shit. Is there a reason for not to use the decrees? Nah, I just like to piss people off, and this is the top way to piss people off in my stream. Shit, especially in my videos. Whenever I make a video and I'm showing that I have 10,000 decrees and it's sitting there, they just get so fucking annoyed. And this is the veterans. This goes right back to the whole veteran thing, because it's usually them that are like, oh, why is he not popping his decrees? What is wrong with him? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're sitting on so much power that you could have had. And it's just like, middle finger, man. Middle finger. I don't give a fuck. I simply do not give a fuck, and that's why. But that's it. Oh shit. And there it is. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Oh shit. Prime sure-footed. I need prime sure-footed. I need prime sure-footed. Any tips for a Sevagoth nuke build? Just pump as much strength as you can on it and throw range. Strength and range. That's it. And then hope for the best, because you're going to be made out of wet toilet paper. So make sure you're running Brief Respite at least for some shield gating. Otherwise, you're going to die every 2 seconds. Yeah, right, exactly, Young. Like, the thing with veteran players is that they're always so sweaty. They're always thinking about, like, the best, most meta build. And they turn into gatekeepers at the same time. So they end up doing this thing where they don't want you on their team if they know what your build is. Especially since this is an RPG, right? In RPGs, we should be allowed to do whatever the fuck we want. Because this is the nature of this type of game, is to make your own build and to do whatever you want to do. So God forbid you do what you want to do and you don't follow what everybody else does. And fuck following people. Like, I want to do what I want to do and that's it. If it works for me, it works for me. Why do you give a shit what I do with my build? That's basically what it is. And these gatekeepers will gatekeep raids and dungeons and all this content that's like team-based content because your build is not good enough. You know what I mean? And I can't stand that shit. So that's why I usually avoid raids. I avoid dungeons, especially like very hard dungeons, because I don't want to be bothered by that shit. I prefer my peace. So I stay away from that shit. If I don't have to do it, I won't do it. And 90% of the time or more, probably like 99% of the time in every single MMORPG and every game I've ever played in my life that's a multiplayer game, you don't need to do raiding and you don't need to do the hardest content. That's just to show, that's just to flop your penis around and show like, look, I can handle it. That's all it is. It's you don't even, like, most of the time you can get the gear in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, you can actually do it. It's gonna take a little bit more time probably because you got to grind more, but you'll still be able to get it either way. So fuck that. That's why I usually don't fuck with raids and all that. How do I get my first arcane? You go to Void Cascade in Zaraman. That's the place to get a lot of arcanes. That's the starter place. Zaraman is basically the starter place of endgame. So that's where you get Incarnons, that's where you get arcanes, that's where you get a lot of materials that you need for like future stuff. So like pretty much Zaraman is where endgame starts. And then it goes into the Whisper in the Wall area, and then it goes into the 1999 stuff, and then blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's it. Zaraman is probably one of the most important content that you could play in the game. Sheedy, how you doing? I'm doing good. Shitty walk. No, not my shitty chicken. What do you think of Temple? Temples are okay. Like, I don't really care for Temple. Could have been better. I almost thought that she was he was basically gonna be like a competition to like Ember, because she needs it basically, but it still goes to Gyre as competition. All right, that's it. GG. Survival, easy. Nadaruk is the best bow in the game by far. Unlimited ammo, and it has unlimited punch through. So it's easily the strongest bow in the game. What do you think about Protean and Jade? They're both amazing. I'll kill it someday. I don't know. It's gonna it'll die someday. I don't have a build for this weapon, by the way. This is the default DE special right now. But I'm thinking about making a build for this gun because this gun is actually pretty cool. I like it. I can see potential in it. Oh, you came over from my old videos? Yeah, I have a lot. I have too many videos. I've been making videos for over 10 years now. It's funny when I get comments on an ancient video from like 2002 and they're like, oh, this fucking sucks. This is the worst advice I've ever heard. You know, they got a new update that just came out recently that changed all this. And I'm like, dude, do you realize that this video is fucking 10 years old? You know what I mean? Like 20 years old, 30 years old. Like, come on, man. Come on. It's crazy. Sometimes I have to like let them know, like, dude, this video is old as fuck. This video is older than you are. Like, relax. You don't have to get all butthurt about it. Yeah, I can never get a break. I really can't. I can't get a break ever. I'm always getting ridiculed and attacked in the comment section. They gotta project. Yeah, I'm not using decrees. I never use decrees when I come into the Deviri. The only time you'll see me use decrees is if I'm playing a Warframe I'm not comfortable with. Then I'll use it. I'm trying to pick this guy up. It's not letting me. What the fuck? There we go. It was the angling. And this guy's down too. Why is everybody going down so much? There we go. Why is everybody going down so much? They're almost level 700s. And I'm asking this question. I don't understand. Why are you guys fucking going down? Why is this guy going down so much? I don't get it. They're only level 700s. Like, come on. I mean, come on. Look, it's level 687. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. This is what how veterans feel all the time. Like, you went down to that? Come on. They're only level 9,000s. What are you talking about? Alright, so I guess this is the last run. Everybody's gonna quit after this one. I'm okay with that. We can reset and see what kind of Warframe we get next. The stream looking like 240p. You gotta put it up. It definitely isn't. You have to put it up. It's your responsibility to put up the graphics. Oh, there we go again. Why don't you use the crease? Because I don't need that shit. My builds are so powerful, I don't need that shit. That's why. I'm trying to challenge myself. Alright, let's get out of here. Everybody wants to leave, I'm sure.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Been having trouble with knowing what exactly to do in Warframe. Just do the story. That's it. That's all you need to do. Who do you suggest for a good nuke frame? The easiest nuke frame to get would be Mag. Because you can get it from level 1. Like, you know, when you start your new account, you get Mag. So that's the easiest to get. And then also, I think grinding for her isn't bad either. Because where the fuck does she drop? I don't remember. That's where Google comes in. So you, whenever you want to look up where to get a Warframe or whatever, always Google like this. You type in the name of the video game, right? It's called Warframe. And then space. The name of the frame, Mag, and the first search is always the wiki. You see, and it's like that's with every single video game. By the way, you can play Guild Wars 2, you can play World of Warcraft, you can play like any fucking game, and it always comes up the same exact way. The wiki is always like the place to be. So then you go right here. You go to let's see. We're gonna look for acquisition. Here it is. Block that. Acquisition, you get it from Phobos. Oh, that's far into the game. So that's not a new player friendly frame at all. How about Vault? Let's see, because Vault can nuke too. You can get them out of the Tenno lab, so you need to be a part of a clan to get Vault. Another one that you can get in the Tenno in the Tenno lab is Zephyr. And Zephyr is fucking amazing. So that's another one. I'm trying to think of other like easy frames. Oh, I forgot that they were giving out stuff. Look, they gave a towel, they gave a Zephyr skin. I forgot all about this. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That's all I can think of right now as far as the quick and easy ones. Then there is Saren, then there's Noko. Noko is fucking amazing. I love Noko. Araxia is really good if you pair it up with good weapons. What else? Octavia, a quick little mention. But yeah, there's lots. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of nuke frames. This game has become primarily a nuke game. They might as well just call it Nuke Frame. They just rename it from Warframe to Nuke Frame because that's like a majority of the frames nuke now. Yeah, I have a Hildren build. It's on my channel. Just link on my channel. What are some things to grind for that don't take much time but are worth it? Everything takes time. So I don't know what you're asking here. But the must-have things is get the Hemlift as soon as possible. You get that out of Demos. Get okay, wait, hold on, I gotta think for a second. Sites, or let's do Grendel, and then I guess we can use the Tord Incarnon. Why not? All right, that's it. GG. What was the question again? Grinds that are worth it. Yeah, go into Demos. Demos is a very important place because you get access to the Hemlift, you get access to a few other things like the Void Rig. You got to get eventually And then I think it's a part of the story. So just like definitely focus on the story when you're unlocking all this stuff. And then going into Zaraman. Zaraman is a very important place to be because that's going to be where you get Incarnons and where you get Arcanes. That's the best place for those, at least for starting off. And then going into Whisper in the Wall area, that place is really awesome for more Arcanes, and then going into Archon Shards and all that stuff. So those are the honorable mentions. There's so much grinds in this game, but those I think are the top tier places to like really work towards. So yeah. All right, let me learn how to play Grendel again because I forgot. Okay. I don't really remember how to play him. I haven't played him in a while. What the fuck? There we go. I was trying to put Incarnon mode on, but it wasn't going. Channel. Am I by myself? Like, where's... Oh, okay. Oh, we're trying to do this. Why? I thought this was a survival. My bad. Yeah, I autopilot all the time, especially when I start talking shit. Like, that's why I have to, like, you know, I have to, like, stop talking to chat because sometimes I go like pure autopilot and I forget that I'm playing the game. So when you see me just like focusing and not talking to chat, it's because I need to do that for at least a second. There's no freaking stuff to grab. Here we go. Grendel good? Yes. Okay. We got 3 people in here? Where the fuck's the third person? Oh, okay. Wow. So we're playing with a Loki and a Limbo. That's a rare sight right there, man. You don't see that out in the wild too much. There we go. Just trying to build the stacks for the freaking Torrid. Oof, I'm dying. Torrid in the circuit? No, it isn't. Oh, this guy went down. I got you, buddy. Never understood the reasoning behind Grendel having a little amount of shields. Yeah, you have to shield gate with him. Also, he self-heals with his nourish. So every time you pop nourish, you heal, and then also when you're rolling in ball form, you're regenerating health over seconds. So you shouldn't be dying on him that easily. So like you don't really need shields. It's just a security measure because you know how you can get one tapped when you're on health. So that's all it is. So shield gating is pretty important for him just for that aspect because you don't want to get one tapped. But yeah, that's it. See, like we see my shield crack. See, it keeps cracking over and over. I ran out of ammo on the fucking Torrid. Oh my god. Fucking Torrid. That's why I hate the Torrid. I don't have my carrier with me, so I don't have unlimited ammo like I usually do. There, now I got ammo. Alchemy. How do you manage to get red crits? You don't. They're painted. Those are not real red crits. Whenever you see a white damage, that's my red crit. I reversed it. I flipped it and reversed it. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon. I always thought she was saying the Grand Canyon the whole time. Something about the Grand Canyon. Like, what's going on in the Grand Canyon? I don't understand. Oh shit, Limbo's doing his work. Fuck yeah, go limbo, go limbo. It's limbo, it's limbo. He's doing his thing, it's limbo. Let him be in his element. Vomit on him. You see how every time I vomit on them, they go, oh! Like it's just, it's the perfect sound. That's the perfect sound effect. They're just disgusted by it. Very nice. Okay, we need more electricity. There we go. GG. Now we need fire. Ah, there's nothing to eat out here. All right, we need cold. Where's the cold stuff? Okay. All right, cold. Very nice. Now we need fire. Why can't I freaking... Aw. Damn, Limbo ruins my ability to pull enemies? That's fucked up. Limbo needs a massive fucking rework, man. That sucks. They need to rework his whole fucking essence at this point, because you saw how my ability didn't work while I was inside Limbo's bubble. And I thought that every Warframe's ability worked in the bubble. I guess not. That's bullshit. It's like Limbo is a walking kryptonite, you know, and that's why he really needs to get adjusted. Yeah, I have to get outside the bubble in order to do my ability. That's really shitty. This is Grendel. Oh, and that question about why does my Torrid Incarnon end so fast? Because you have to basically do minus fire rate in order for it to last longer. If you don't, then it's gonna go. Because it's shooting too fast, basically. That the beam is like burning too fast. So you have to build for minus fire rate to avoid that. How can I get a key to Soul Frame? I don't know, because I was given a key on stream one time and then I played it and then that was it. So I have no idea. Welcome to Soul Frame. Look, mommy, I'm playing survival. I'm pretending I'm playing the Division. Look, I'm gonna hide behind cover. I gotta wait behind cover. I gotta be careful with these mobs. All I gotta do is just stay safe. I'm surviving. That's it. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna hide behind cover. I'm gonna hide behind cover. I'm a survivor. Oh shit, he's shooting at me. Hiding behind cover. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Almost killed myself right there. Holy shit. But be patient with Soulframe. Soulframe is not all that. I'll just tell you right off the bat. They still got a lot of work to do to like fully develop that game. The combat feels kind of meh. So like everything is still a work in progress with that game. So just hold your expectations. That's all I gotta say. Damn. They do a fuck ton of damage, man. Those shotgun guys. Oh, they're using the local hosting. Yeah, because I mean, it's probably easier on their servers to do that, because running a server to just manage the basic shit instead of having servers that have to like, you know, be a dedicated way for players to play, you know, like kind of like Battlefield, or like what's gonna happen with GTA Online with with GTA 6. Oh my god, like that shit, they're gonna break the servers, you know. And so that means the company themselves has to have a fuck ton of server power in order to handle it. Whereas if they did like just the host migration thing, it's on us to you know, fulfill the connection, you know. And that sucks, especially when you're putting in PvP and stuff like that, or like, or even just basic gameplay. It could end up being very laggy depending on who you connect to. That's why I go into the options and I turned the option on for being able to filter who I team with. It's pretty important, because if you don't, then it becomes a nightmare. Connecting to a match and you're shooting at an enemy and you're not really shooting at them because they're not there. Actually, they're over there. You know, like that kind of thing. That sucks. So you can filter it and make it so that you'd only team with people with lower ping. That's what I did. Oh, he died. Ah, shit, we didn't jump on him in time. Or, never mind. Okay, I guess it did. Where'd he go? Fuck, why can't I? Oh, okay. Somebody. I'm like, why the fuck can't I jump on the guy? Where's the mobs at? I'm surprised they're not spawning. Yeah, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me, but just surprised. Okay, here we go. Now we got mobs. Why can't we shoot at him yet? Is there an enemy around here somewhere? Yeah, it says 26 of 28. This mission is like bugging out or something. It says there's 2 enemies around here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can hit them. Alright, there. No, I pressed the wrong button. Damn. I was trying to jump on him. There it is. Time to get out of here. Tier 5. That's all I wanted. GG.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
What's your opinion on fusing in Warframe? How could... Wait, what? How it could going if Digital Extreme put this in game? What? What are you talking about, fusions? You talking about the arcanes? I mean, the Archon shards? Because you could already do that. I don't know what you mean. Alright, there we go. Got the Incarnon. Alright, next. Yeah, not even worth it for the yellow one. Well, it says 20% chance. I guess. Oh, that's the likelihood. Spy mission. You already know what we're bringing. We're bringing the spy guy. Would you do or do you have a video on operator? I see people use them and hop back in their Warframe to fight. I don't have a video on the operator, but the main thing that I tell everybody to try to do is get the focus called Zaraman, because that gives you rejuvenating energy for your Warframe. So it makes it really awesome for your Warframes to have like basically unlimited energy. That's what this circle is. You see this circle like I popped out? I do this. That is giving me 5 energy per second. And then when I run out of the circle, it's still gonna have the buff for 30 seconds. So now I can run around through the map and I don't have to worry about energy. So that's the main thing that I love about the operator. And probably the main reason why you see a lot of people jumping out of their operators too is probably because of that. Most of the time. Need more energy. I wanted to take him out because he was probably gonna kill me if I wouldn't have done it. Where are we? Oh, okay. Alright, I have to lock in for a second just because I need to get through this. I hate this map so much. The map design is so fucking horrible. I always get lost in here. I never know where to go. Which way to get to the freaking door? There goes the alarm. It's over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, I'm in the right place now. Oh shit! I didn't turn on my fucking ability? No fucking way! I almost failed that right there. Alright, how do we get out of here? There we go. God damn. I hate this, that map design of that one place in particular can go fuck itself. Okay, this one. All right, now this one. This one is more of an annoyance than anything else, but with Wukong, we could just run right through everything. There it is, GG.
Thank you. My brother is unwell. I will burn the sickness out of him if I have to.
There we go. Okay. What ability would you subsume with that? For what? thought Ivara was the best for spies. Nah, it's Wukong. She's very far, like 4th place at this point. Because even Noko, you know, the little caked up mushroom, you could run around with that and run through the beams, and you don't get seen, and you don't get attracted by the beams. So Noko can do the same thing that Wukong does, but Wukong is faster because his float speed is crazy fast. So there's way better frames for spy missions than Ivara at this point. Let me see. Hold on a second. Ivara needs a massive rework. She needs lots of love. Poor thing has been behind for years. Same thing with Banshee. Banshee's been behind for years. They both need a lot of work. Same with Limbo. Limbo also needs a lot of work, because especially with when they introduced Eximus enemies with the Overguard, they totally butchered Limbo when they did that. So he's just so outdated and so behind. So those are the three. Those are like the top 3 need a rework Warframes. Let me see. Who am I playing now? I don't know. We could play somebody easy mode, or we could play something. Let's play easy mode. Wait, nope, that's not easy mode. There we go. That's easy mode. Okay. Interception mission. Oh, yep. Easy mode. That's why we go with Frost. Oberon rework. I didn't care for it, but I'm sure that all the Oberon fans love it. I didn't like it though. I personally don't care. Oops, wrong button. Loki needs a rework? No, he doesn't. He's fine. Is Zaku Prime a good Warframe? Nah, not at all. He's probably the wackest Warframe in the game. He's horrible. Don't fucking play him. Ever. Don't do it. Zaku is trash. He's the worst. See, all we needed was Lushan in the stream. We needed him in the stream when I was saying that. What's my favorite genre of music? I listen to everything, but probably my favorite is anything rap. So hip hop, trap, all that stuff. I'm into all that. The music I usually listen to on a daily basis though is usually like R&B and stuff like that, like stuff more chill. It just depends on the vibe, what I need. If I'm half asleep, I'll listen to either trap or heavy metal. So I'll flip a coin. Heavy metal is usually a bad idea because I'm on my motorcycle and Yeah, doing 200 on the fucking on a 40 is probably not a good idea. So yeah, that's the only reason why I don't listen to like System of a Down when I'm trying to go to work. We're losing D. D's nuts. Where's D? Oh, there it is. Can you explain what was happening when you hacked? Oh, that was a Hemliff ability. I don't remember the name of it because it's like a complicated name, but it's in there. It lets you auto hack. Limp Bizkit? Not really. I don't really care for Limp Bizkit. There's like a handful of songs that are like okay, but I've never actually sat down and listened to their albums entirely. I've never done that before. But yeah, I'm not really into them too much.
Hey dreamers, we are up and ready to party.
Ooh, I gotta check to see if I got my drops for Guild Wars 2. Hopefully I did. I don't know if it, oh no, never mind. Let me wait until the end of the mission. That's the only reason why I put Guild Wars 2 as the name of the game on Twitch and YouTube, because I was trying to get drops. Yeah, I played First Descendant. I didn't really care for it. The end game was horrible. The experience of leveling up was fun, but the moment you get to end game, you're like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? So that was it. It just made me want to play Warframe the whole time. No, I'm not excited about Euro. We didn't see his powers. Like, what the fuck does he do other than just fly around doing the Revenant? He's basically Revenant 2.0, fucking just spinning around in a twirl. What does he actually do? He's just a twirler? He's just a fairy. He's just a fairy.
All messages decrypted. Pazul is not merely insane, Tenno. There is another mind at work within him.
Just admit it, Nata. You're scared to face the possibility that I'm right.
Equinox needs a rework. That's what I think.
Naira, could she somehow be responsible for what Era has become? A repayment for what he did to her? The serpent is old, Tenno, and full of secrets. Her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill.
This is what endgame looks like in Warframe. You just run through the map, and then you just yeah, that's it. You just run through the map. There's nothing. Nothing's ever a challenge in this fucking video game. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. The moment you get to endgame, there's just nothing that's a challenge. Ever. They try so hard to give us challenging content and we shit all over it so easily. When you get to fight level 100, you have to unlock Steel Path, which is basically New Game Plus. But once you beat the entire star chart, then you'll unlock that. Excited about the old piece update? Not really, but I guess it's gonna be a reason to play this game again. I've mentioned this before, but the reason why I don't get excited about Warframe updates is because they're too short. Every time they release something, it's like what? The cutscenes are 10 minutes worth of cutscenes, and then the rest of it is just grinding reputation. So it's always the same loop every single time. They haven't changed that loop in a very long time. I think 1999 was the only thing that actually added some new shit when they added not only a lot of different cosmetic stuff, but then they added the whole relationship stuff, and then they added different ways to approach it as far as like the gifts and the talking and the blah blah blah. Like that was the only time they actually added something unique. Outside of that, it's just like it's just been the same loop over and 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 over. Grind, 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 grind. Reputation, 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 repetition, repetition, repetition. That's it. That's Warframe, man. We don't have an actual like end game. Our end game is just collecting shit and then making builds for it. That's it. I went the wrong way. Or maybe not. I don't fucking know anymore. What's going on here? Use the wheels to unlock the... Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. What is this? I think my thing got bugged. I'm very confused. I am not going the right way. Where the fuck am I? Why is it taking me over here? What the fuck? Oh, everybody's over there. What the fuck, man? There we go. There we go. Most fun frame? Zephyr. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 has been pretty awesome. I've really been enjoying it a lot. It's challenging my builds too. That's why I've been having to remake a lot of my builds lately. Like my thief is overpowered as fuck, and he's been overpowered for years. But all of a sudden, man, like I'm getting my ass whooped to like everything in Guild Wars 2. I'm gonna be playing some Guild Wars 2 after this mission. But yeah, it's been very satisfying because I'm like, oh shit, like now I have to actually work. You know, I have to actually try now.
You dealt with
What the fuck?
expertly.
This.
Her kind may expect no mercy, no protection.
Mari Booker, how you doing? Yeah, the builds that are on my overframe is exactly what I'm using right now. I always update it whenever I make a change. I'll go on overframe and instantly update it. So like whenever you go on overframe and let's say you see a build and it says 2 years old, it's literally the same build I've been using for 2 years. I haven't changed it, and that's why it doesn't change. I won't update it unless it needs to be updated. So let me see how old the Tenet Cycron build is. Let's check. This was updated 6 months ago. And this is the same exact build I'm using right now. I can show you as proof because I feel like a lot of people don't believe me for some reason. I don't know why, but they think that I'm gatekeeping or something. They're being fucking weird. But look, it's literally the same shit. See? Frostbite, Prime Pistol Gambit, that Riven. It's the 108, 58, 29. 108, 58, 29. You see? Same shit. Lethal Turret, Galvanized Diffusion, the Heavy Strike, Galvanized Shot, and the Pistol Pestilence. And then it has that beam length thing right there, and then the secondary fortifier. Boom. See? Same exact build. So I always copy paste all my builds right into overframe. The link is on my channel to every one of my builds. Yeah, I know you believe, but there's a lot of people that don't for some reason. I don't know why. They got this weird like, I don't trust you. I don't believe you. You're on the internet. I don't know about that. You're fake. You get the Tenet Cycron out of doing, what's this mission called? Tempest something? You got to do this mission to unlock it. Forgot what the fuck it was called. I have a full guide in my tutorials playlist. It's not a main mission. I guess it's a side. I don't see it. I don't know. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm probably passing right by it. Oh, here it is. It's under Warframe quest. Call of Tempestar. Well, I don't know how to fucking say that. But anyway, that one. You gotta do that quest. And then that's how you unlock the sisters. And then you gotta go through the whole expedition on how to farm them and blah, blah, blah. And that's what my tutorial shows you step by step what to do. Alright, I want to play some Guild Wars. At least for 20 minutes. Not much time, but I want to play for at least 20 minutes. You having trouble with the quest? It's a tough mission in general, so prepare your asshole because fighting the sisters is not fun sometimes. I forgot what I was trying to work on. Oh, I was trying to level up my this here. I wanted to get this maxed out, so I was trying to finish this up. But I have to get like 1,000,000 XP basically to fucking do that. So I was running around the low level areas just to do events, because usually events is the best XP from what I remember. Does anybody that plays Guild Wars 2 know how to level up a little bit faster in the low level zones, or maybe know a method or something like that? There's not really a whole lot of events that are happening either, so that's been difficult too. Oh, by the way, this game runs really fucking good on my handheld PC. I'm using the, what's it called? The Claw, the MSI Claw. And that fucking thing, it runs it beautifully. And the graphics, I have it turned down to like medium to low settings on there, but it still runs great. So I've been really enjoying it tremendously on there. Nice. This game doesn't really have controller support though, so I usually hook up my Claw to like a mouse and keyboard. This doesn't have the best controller support. Actually, it doesn't have controller support. It's just Steam players that have added controller support, so it makes it work, but it's just not made for it. It would have been nice if they actually tried to make controller support, or even put this game on consoles and have like crossplay. That would have been nice. The game is Guild Wars 2. Ain't shit out here, man. Where's the freaking events? Let me see what kind of world bosses are happening right now. Oh, also I gotta do my dailies. I forgot. Let me do that first. Let's see. Gather 15 resources with logging. Okay, easy. Dodge roll enemy attacks. Oh my god, super easy. I love that. And then what else? Complete one event in Horn of Magma. All right, we could do that. We could do that. We could do that. Horn of Magma. Horny of Magma. Up this way somewhere. Here we go. Go to Horny of Magma. Anima? I don't know what that is. This is not the... Where's the freaking thingamabobby?
Sadness in very sufficient quantities. They all lead to possession.
Oh, here we go. Ah, I'm late. I'm late to the party. You gotta go this way. Are we serious? What the fuck attacked me? Let's see. I think it's this way. Yeah, over here. Oh, there's a random boss here. This is different. Oh shit. I don't know about all that. I wasn't trying to do all this over here. Where's the freaking event? I thought it usually takes place on this side. Oh, I guess it is this? I don't fucking know anymore. No, actually it's down there. I went the wrong way. God damn it, I'm over here wasting silver teleporting. Alright, let me just use the thing, try to find the location, stop being a hardhead. Here we go. There it is, it's down there. Being so hard-headed. You see, now I fucking... God damn it. I keep missing it. These guys are too fast. Okay, I might be... Yep, I'm in just in time with for the boss fight, at least. This is Guild Wars 2. There it is. Hey, finished the daily. That was it. Okay, now I just gotta log stuff and I gotta dodge roll. And that's it. Then I finish my dailies. Alright, let me go back to where I wanted to be, which was over here. Hang out on this side. Okay, so I got a dodge roll. Let me do that. Did that count as a dodge roll? I don't know if it did. Yeah, it did. Alright, nice. Alright, now I just got a log. Let's do some logging. I was doing some fishing yesterday. Apparently fishing is like really good gold. It's just kind of tedious. So I was gonna try doing more fishing another time. I already ran out of time for today's stream, but maybe tomorrow or something. Also, I wanted to play more Vayne. I was gonna start up a new character. I already told my fiance like I'm gonna make a new character so I don't mess up our save. So I was gonna do that. It's an awesome game. Getting hungry. Alright, I think that's it. GG? Yeah, that's GG. Daily's complete. Very nice. But yeah, this is Guild Wars 2. This is free to play. It's available on Steam. I think it's available on a lot of those like PC platforms. People normally play this game off of Steam. They play it on like the ArenaNet launcher thing, which I did that for many years before it came out on Steam. But it seems like the numbers are doing really well from the last I saw. You see 7,000 people playing right now. That's not bad compared to what it used to be. Because most of the people that play this game they don't play it on Steam. They play it another way. So there's that. But yeah, this is an awesome game and it's very healthy. There's a fuck ton of people playing this game, especially after the whole New World stuff, when they announced the whole New World's not getting updated anymore bullshit. That really fucked over their community tremendously. So a lot of people are flocking over to other MMOs. So Guild Wars is one of those that people are moving over to. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but oh well. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna take a break here. Oh, and I gotta go to the bathroom. Nice. I'm trying to find a nice place to like relax, but too many enemies around. All right, I think right here is fine. There, I'm invisible. You can't see me. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow I will probably start off with I'll do some Warframe for maybe a half an hour, and then I'll probably end up going straight into Vayne after that. And then later during the week I'm gonna be working on a lot of single player shit because I want to start uninstalling some games, because right now my shit is chocked full of games to the point where I can't even install shit anymore. Like, look at that. 40 gigabytes left on a 2 terabyte hard drive that I have. So I have to start uninstalling games. So I think I'll start off with Spider-Man 2. We'll finish off Spider-Man 2 so I can uninstall it. That's going to free up 130 gigabytes or some shit right there. Boom. And then I'm going to work on basically the big boys first and work from there. This is Guild Wars 2 and it's free to play. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one.